I feel like Kathleen Saadat is the very best speaker in this whole state. But I wanted to say just a few, and she asked me to introduce her last night, so I've been sort of scrambling. I wanted to just say a few words just about recognize the history of this particular building. It's kind of amazing that this is the Kathleen Saadat building because it has been the site of all kinds of shenanigans through the years. In the 1920s, there were lots of bootlegging problems going on. In the 1910s, it was a polling place. I found this amazing thing in the Oregonian from 1906, which says, raving mad and naked, Chet Rollins of 429 Stark Street raced down about the streets in the vicinity of his home yesterday, pursued by a squad of policemen and a crowd of men and boys. I've just lost, here it goes, and the rest of it, this is amazing. So, when the police got to the place, they saw Rollison skipping across the plaza, adjoining to the custom house, and gave chase. The lunatic distanced his pursuers and disappeared into the block, making his way to the home of Mrs. Anna Jordan, a colored woman, at 436 Coach Street. Rollison rushed into the kitchen where Mrs. Jordan was getting dinner and demanded her apron with which to attire himself. The colored woman gave him her apron, and Rollison then went into the front of the house, threw himself on a sofa, and feigned sleep. Here he was found by the police, wrapped in a Navajo rug, and taken out to the city jail. So, for those of you who have lived here in recent years, this building housed an incredible bar called the Three Sisters, which was a notorious, it was unbelievable what went on in Three Sisters. It was owned by this family from Greece, the sort of male strippers would kind of do acrobatics above the patrons, and they would be even teabagging. And also, the Django Records was next door on the corner, and which was like the best record store for a long time. And also Roxy Park's restaurant was next door, and it was a 24-hour. So it's fitting that this building, with all of its amazing history, is named after you, Kathleen. Balls out, going for it. It's just amazing to be here in this building and have a meeting. She was born in 1940. She went to Farragut High School in Chicago, graduated from Reed in 1964 with a degree in psychology, and immediately went to work as an activist, as a champion of women, of people of color, people in the lesbian gay community, poor people. I happened to meet her sort of halfway through her career. She went on to become the executive director of the Commission on Black Affairs in 1987. She was appointed by Governor Neil Goldschmidt. Oh, is it my phone? Oh, sorry. Appointed by Governor Neil Goldschmidt to be the state's affirmative action director in 1988. I met her in 1991 when both of us were working at City Hall under Gretchen Before, city commissioner. That was the summer of the Civil Rights Ordinance, which Kathleen, I learned everything about politics from Kathleen. How to build coalitions, how to call people in the right order, how to communicate, how to be clear. And one day in City Hall, I suddenly heard this incredible voice. And I went up the stairs, and it was Kathleen Saadat. And I couldn't believe it. I knew her as a political leader, as an organizer, as an activist, and sort of one of the smartest people I knew. But to hear this voice was incredible. And so, when I came back from college, we would sometimes get together. And I was playing on this white grand piano at Hobo's, the Hobo Hoedown, on Southwest or in Northwest Old Town. And finally, at one point, she said, "Can we just record a couple of songs?" And so I was so excited. And this, it took a little longer than she imagined. And it took 8 years, right? But the result of it was when she debuted in age 77, she was #4 on the Billboard Jazz charts the first week, and she made her Carnegie Hall debut, or no, Hollywood Bowl debut the following year in 2019. She is the conscience of Oregon, and I am so grateful to be her friend, and will follow her to the end.
Yay.